hugging me. She's like hugging me. She just wants a hug. Come get me? Yeah, come get me. Come on. Fresh meat right over here. Oh, do those lasers hurt? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that looks so painful. Oh, hey, maybe this time. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, dude. Oh, jeez, right in the face. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Really? Come on. What? No. Defeat a succubus? I defeated a succubus? She must not be very strong. She must put the suck in succubus. Damn it, that sounded dirty. Never mind. Hopefully I can survive one hit. Oh shit. Oh. He's right there. He's right there in front of me. Holy shit. Oh. God, I was like speaking in tongues for a second there. Alright. Oh my god. I was expecting him to be like further down the hallway and I would like hear the sound effects but not see him. But no, he's like right in my face. Gotcha. Fatal frame. Okay, so if you beat her without getting hit, you get a special sword. Oh, dude. It's close. I gotta send her off the cliff. What the hell? Oh, a Shadow Ultra. Holy fuck. That's insane. Somebody clip that. Can somebody clip that? Bam. She ain't getting up from that. Dude, if somebody could clip that love how we can just kill me like that. Almost there. She is a tricky one, though. There we go. Did it. Perfect. Dirty. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Ooh, this is high stakes right here. Got him. Oh, I was about to get hit too. But I think I killed him and his projectile disappeared. Doesn't get any closer than that, man. What? What? No! You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. That was the craziest shit I've ever seen. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, what the fuck is gonna happen when I go up here? Oh fuck, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so just in case anything happens, I want you guys to know that I love you all. I'm really happy you guys supported me tonight. It's been great knowing all of you. And yeah, I bequeath my possessions to my loyal followers. Just in case anything happens, I just wanted to get that off my chest. All right. Okay. Now that my affairs are in order. Shit. Oh, we can climb on those things? Oh my god. Where do I go? Shit. I'm going this way. Oh, it's fast. Oh shit. Oof. You got me. Oh my gosh. Damn raptors. Okay. You know, it's hard to see with these springy eye glasses. It's all your fault. You put these glasses on me. And then you complain that I can't see stuff. Okay, think about that for a second. There are consequences to your actions. Remember that time you penny pelted me 1,000 times in a row? And being like 1,000 bits, one by one. Good times, man. You know what's not good times? Fighting these guys. Come here, asshole. This is what you get for killing a cat.
Okay. I think we're finally ready. Okay, hello, Baby Carrot. Congrats on getting first. Congrats, Nyrex, for getting the other first. What did I get myself into? Here we are again. I've already survived the nightmare. What? I survived 2, 3, and 5. 5 is the Maiden of Black Water. And now we're here again with number 4, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. It's finally time, guys. We've been waiting for this for how long? And it's finally time. And we're still not ready. What kind of nopes are we gonna see tonight? XDS91, welcome to the stream. It's well, I'm just kind of enjoying life while I'm still alive here, because I don't know what kind of nopes I'm gonna see. Welcome, Amorphous. Congrats on 2nd. 3rd is still up for grabs. Boy, this is already not turning out to be a good stream for Baby Carrot, because she got the X-Files theme, and now she has to watch me go through a bunch of weird nopes in Fatal Frame. And that's enough nopes. Okay, so I think this is also going up on YouTube, so hello YouTube if you're watching this over there. And, yeah. Okay, here we go. What do we got? What do we got for options? Can I just look at the options screen for 2 hours and call it a stream? Yeah, Diablo 3, I'd played that. It's gonna be fine. Operation mode classic or action? I want classic. I played 2 and 3. And those were the most comfortable to me, I guess. Otherwise, what is action? I guess action is more like Maiden of Dark Water style. You leave in a meower. Hopefully you're not traumatized when you leave. I guess I'll go with classic for now. I don't know. Display and sound. I guess we're good. There's nothing to really do here. Nothing to really change. Alright, here we go, guys. New game. We're doing it. I'm just gonna go normal. I don't know how hard this is gonna be. All 3 ghosts are visible? I only see 1. I guess I'll just do this. I don't know. This game is a work of fiction. All similarities to actual organizations, events, persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. Also, if I die of a heart attack during this stream, it will not be coincidental. Not at all. Oh boy. We already got the film grain.
ずいぶん前のことだし、私たち5人が映っていたのは確かにこの建物ね。
Imagine the ghost nude.
本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの。
She's gonna end up like them.
次は私たちの番だ。神隠しにあった5人が順番に。
Fought Silver, Rathalos, and Rise. He kicked my ass. Yeah, that is not a fun fight. That is CBT, right there. She's gone.
美咲
Okay, so we played a little bit of this on Halloween, which I don't know if that's up on YouTube for posterity. I think if it's not, it's probably lost to the ages. But, yeah, so I've already played a little bit of this, but I didn't get very far. So this is just the, what do you call it? The pre-chapter? The pre, not the prequel. What word am I thinking of here? The prologue, I guess. Yeah. And we're playing as Madoka. Okay. So you have to get to know these characters now. You can also use L with L pressed to strafe. Oh, okay, that's good. Looking around. Okay. Objectives may update as you progress through the game. You can also check your current objective from the menu screen. So if you're ever unsure of what to do next, give it a look. Okay, so we can move around with the left stick. I want to go home. Grab a blankie. It'll help. So we can move around like this. Which is the run button? Is run just like not activated right now? Oh, it's the L trigger. So we can... So I guess like... This is a slow walk, and then the L trigger is like a slightly faster walk. That's your run button. Fantastic. That's really going to get you away from the ghost, isn't it? Boy, nothing can catch up to her. So, I guess you can also strafe with the L button. Let's give that a try. Okay. Looks like you can't run while doing that. It just cancels the strafe and makes you run. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Space under the stairs is set apart with its screens depicting a moon shrouded in clouds. Doesn't look like there's anything under there. So where is this place? Are we just not supposed to know? Wow, just black photographs. Somebody didn't develop their film properly. What does she look like? Just normal Japanese girl? Okay. Let's explore downstairs first, since we're already here. Man, even running, it takes forever to get anywhere. Somebody butt photographed a lot of darkness. Are you Buttspot? Is that Buttspot in disguise? Happened to me back then. So everything's locked. Those are some creepy faces, by the way. Is that a door? What's that? Oh, an air conditioner. Okay. Old screen doors are piled up. They look broken and unusable. They sure do. Oh boy. So that's my friend. ZL to run. We already figured that out. Quick turn. Click the L or R to perform a quick turn, face the opposite direction. I have a feeling I'm going to need to know that big time. Okay. So we can just click that. That will be useful if we need to get away from ghosts or if ghosts get too close. Why do I feel like that door's actually open and she's just too weak to open it? Oh, wow. She didn't need a man to open that one. A flashlight. Never use that in any horror game. It's just faster to skedaddle past the monsters, yeah. But in this game, there does tend to be some narrow corridors that you can't run past them. So it helps to have a quick turn. It's not Misaki's. Well, whose is it then?
Misaki? Misaki?
Those shoes look kind of impractical. I have to go find Misaki. Okay, so we can shine the flashlight in the direction we're looking if we use the R button. It's kind of slow, not very responsive. Also, that middle mask is like, holy crap, scary. Sinister masks are on display. Can we take that display down? More creepy masks. And more creepy masks. And a sign that says something in Japanese. I can't read it. I'd bring steel-toe boots. At least I can kick with a lot of oomph. Yeah, well, they're ghosts, so it's probably just going to go right through them. Locked from the inside. Misaki? What does that say?
ここに鍵があるかも。
2F nurse station. The key must be there. Okay, so we gotta go to the second floor and get the key. And I hope nothing happens to me on the way there. So yeah, I'm gearing up for my April 1st stream. I'm really excited. I will very definitely be hosting this year. I always... Oh, that's a ghost. I always try to have like a backup streamer, because last year something happened, I couldn't make it to the stream, so Lynn streamed in my place. But I can't get a hold of her this year. She's just not responding. So I don't know what's up with that. April 1st just always seems to be like bad luck for me. She acts like she can barely get up those stairs. What is she, like 80 years old? We are out of catnip. So, I hope you guys are able to be here on April 1st. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a perfectly normal stream. No jokes at all this year, don't worry. Nothing weird going on. So yeah. But if anything does happen, I can't get a hold of Lynn. I can't get the message to her that I'd like her to be my backup streamer. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'm kind of worried that, like, if something does happen, what's the plan gonna be? You know? Why do I feel like dogs are gonna burst out of those windows? That is not my friend. Stay frosty, Mr. Cat. No one is gonna get mad if life happens and you can't be here. Well, there will be a stream. Hopefully I can be here for it. If not, I'm sure someone will be streaming. I don't like those sounds, by the way. Can we talk about how much I don't like those sounds? What is that poster? That is a creepy face. Why is that on the wall? Why is there film grain? I don't like that. Oh. Oh, I guess that was supposed to be scary. Nothing? What's this? Just open the door? Wasn't there a ghost just here? Okay. There's no one here. Okay, so we gotta shine our flashlight over the shinies. I don't see any shinies to examine. Nurses' uniforms and other items are displayed inside the case. People's names. Oh. There's a shiny. If an object shines after you pass light over it, you can reach out your hand to examine it. Stand next to the object and press the... Oh, wait. And the A icon will be displayed in the corner of the screen. Press and hold A to reach your hand out. To stop reaching out for the object, let go of A. Why would you want to do that? I'm sure there's a reason. But, they're not going to tell you. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. A lot of irreplaceable objects are in the museum, so please take care to keep the door locked. Okay. I don't see a lot of shiny things. Oh, there's one. Wow, 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 remix. Ivy pattern key, okay. Okay, the key to the room. Wide open menu. Okay. So we have to go downstairs and go there. And we know what's waiting for us there, don't we? Because there's a clip of it that plays every time I start my stream. Oh boy. That's loud. Can you just turn that down a little bit? The music. Oh boy, that's a ghost. Why are you behind me? Are you gonna chase me? Nothing happened? She's just gone.
思い出せない。思い出したくない。早くここから出ないと。美咲を探さないと。
Rebel, welcome to the stream. It's another Fatal Frame. Yeah, we just started. This is the one that I played on Halloween, but this is now the English version that was just released. And we're playing it on Nintendo Switch, so no weird emulated Wiimote motion controls. This is actually made for the Nintendo Switch. Thank you for the head pats. So yeah, hopefully, I don't know if Rebel could be here for the April 1st stream, but it's going to be good. Everything's going to be fine. Nothing's weird's going to happen, and I will definitely be here to stream. Don't worry, guys. Although, like I was saying earlier, I cannot get a hold of Lynn. So in case I somehow can't be here, I would like to tell Lynn to be my backup streamer, but I can't get a hold of her. She's just not responding. So I'm not sure why that is. My cat usually pushes my hand away when I try to pet him. Well, cats are assholes. We know that. Look at these weird masks on the wall. Like, isn't that creepy? Yeesh. Look at that one in the middle. Why would someone put that on the wall? That's just nightmare fuel. Also, when are we going to see a Rebel Unseen Fatal Frame stream? I would like to see that. Okay, we have to go here. Use the key. Got it. I think third is still up for grabs, too. Nobody's claimed third yet. Whoa, why is her face all weird? Her face is weird. The cat has demanded a stream. The cat must have his wish granted. I would like to see Baby Carrot and Rebel stream Fatal Frame. Not sure when that's going to happen. Oh, what is that? Is that the window? I would like to see that. Exactly. 2 votes to nothing. Unless Baby Carrot votes against us, in which case it's 2 votes to 1. You still lose. Oh boy, this room. Like to do the entire franchise or as much as possible, so when I get motivated, figure it out. Yeah, I mean, I can help with that. I would suggest, I don't know if you have a, why is there a face on that door? Why do I feel like that's going to be an issue? If you have like a Bluetooth controller, I would really recommend that. Or some kind of a game controller you can plug into your computer. Touch the face door. Okay, for some reason I thought that was a hand up there. It's locked. I'm pretty sure the face just laughed at me for trying. An old portrait hangs on the wall. Kunihiko Aso. Isn't that the guy who, like, invented the camera or something? I think this is a museum to the guy that, like, invented the Fatal Frame camera. Dampness has caused the print to run, making them illegible. Oh boy. Reach out. Remix. Okay, I think my cat wants to get out, so I'm going to let him out, and he will not come back in to interrupt the stream, so hold on. Okay. Yeah, so Rebel, if you're going to stream Fatal Frame, like emulating it on the computer, I would suggest getting like a Bluetooth kind of controller. I'm using the 8-bit Do Pro 2 controller right now. It connects to your computer with Bluetooth. You can use it for PC games, all kinds of stuff. It's kind of a one-size-fits-all controller. It's really good. And I've beaten all of the Fatal Frame games with it, so it works. Oh no, don't leave it on pause. Oh god, yeah. There's that, isn't there? I wonder if that's in this game. Oh, you have a Bluetooth controller, okay, but there's something up with my Bluetooth and I still need to figure it out. At this point, it's so bad the controller won't even connect. Huh. Can you connect other things? Or is it just the controller that's messing up? Otherwise, I mean, you could probably get, like, a Bluetooth dongle. So you just put it in your computer's USB slot, and that'll serve as, like, your Bluetooth. You could do that. Or you could just get, like, a wired controller and just... I mean, the 8-bit Do controller comes with a charging cable, and you can just plug that directly into your computer and not even use Bluetooth. So that works, too. Oh, I see, yeah. So yeah, there's two options for you. The 8-bit Do comes with a Bluetooth dongle for you to plug into your computer, or the wired version. Well, not the wired version. They're all wired and wireless, but just like putting the wire into your computer. Just bypass any and all Bluetooth connectivity. It's a good buy too. It costs like $30, I think, for me anyway. So I would seriously look into that if you are in the market for a good controller to beat Fatal Frame with. And it feels really good in your hand too. It like doesn't get in your way. It's not something I have to adjust to, so I would look it up. The 8-bit Do Pro 2. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Pro 2. It's pretty good. And if you need help with emulating it, getting that up and running, just ask me. I can walk you through it. It's really easy. Okay. Professor Osso's notes. So yeah, he created the camera obscura. That's pretty cool. I've discovered the materials used in mask making on Rogetsu Isle can improve the camera obscura's ability to capture those shadowy forms on film. I've also come to believe that the camera obscura holds a greater power than I had ever expected. 1 second. Okay. Boop. Okay. Does it look okay? I guess it does. This is the power of camera obscura to affect these shadows when photographing them is something like the exorcism that those with spiritual power refer to. I've decided to donate the camera obscura to the owner of the hotel. I did not explain why I was donating it, but I cannot help but feel that there will come a day when this island will need the power. Well, we're playing Fatal Frame, so we know that there's going to be shit going down. Why did that thing just shake? Yes, give me the camera. Wow, that's the original camera obscura. I wonder if that's the one from Fatal Frame 1? There it is. We've got it. Looking around the room. Pictures on the wall. Oh my god, a ghost. Ah! Our first ghost fight, here we go. Have I still got it? That's the question. Get her. I like how the ghost is just patiently waiting as we read this. The ghost is standing there like, come on, get on with it. Read faster. I'm a cat, okay? It's a miracle that I can even read English in the first place. And you're telling me to read faster? You're asking too much. I knew something was coming and I still freaked out. Press X to take out the camera. Okay. We're going to have to know that button. Press ZR to take a photo. So the way you hold the controller, you press ZR to take a photo. It's almost like you're holding a camera and you're actually clicking the shutter button. That's cool. Locking on. Hold ZL while aiming at a ghost to lock on. Okay. Where are you? Hi. Oh. You have to take out the camera first. Bang! Gotcha. Special kill shutter chance. Did I not struggle immensely with that same ghost on the Halloween version of this stream? I have to say that controls definitely feel better now that they're like made for the Switch. When I play this emulated on the Wii, like the Wii version on my computer, it felt horrible. Like the emulated controls were just weird. But that's because they're motion controls. And there is no like perfect way to emulate that on like a controller. It's kind of designed for the Wiimote. Okay, so here's the real test. We got, I think there's like the nurse ghost outside. And she kicked my ass. Yep. So let's see. I am a grizzled Fatal Frame veteran. I'm not scared. Oh boy. That is many ghosts. That's a lot of ghosts. Oh no. She's surrounded. That's not a good time. She's not having a good time. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, springy eyeglasses for 5 minutes? Okay. I am most certainly gonna save the game. Let's see. There we go. There we go. See? Silly springy eyeglasses. The game's not so scary anymore, is it? Now we're just having silly fun. It's hard to be scared when I'm wearing these glasses. Yes, exactly. See, Baby Carrot, XDS is helping you out here. It's not a Fatal Frame stream without them. Didn't I wear them like the entire playthrough of like 3 or something? Must have been. Okay. So we've saved. So 8:20, I will take them off. This So this is going up on YouTube. It is 8:15 in the evening, March 21st. Yeah, nobody ever wanted to take them off. It was supposed to be a toggle, like you redeem it, and then you redeem it again to take them off. Nobody ever took them off. Everybody just left it on the whole stream. Yes, that was before they became timed. I think these are all new characters, yeah. It helped with spoops, yeah. Ooh. So, yeah, so in 2 was the sisters. Fatal Frame 3 was like a big crossover of everybody who's been in the series up until then. 5 was also a crossover, like the Fatal Frame 1 protagonist was also in 5. And cameos from everybody else also happened in 5. This game, as far as I'm aware, takes place apart from everything else, so I don't expect there to be any cameos, but I suppose there could be. We'll just have to see. Okay, so Madoka is the one I was playing as. Misaki is the one who disappeared. And now we're playing as somebody completely different. Yeah, that was the intro. That was chapter 0. Oh, holy butt, has this all been just the butt? Buttspot makes his appearance. So that was just like setting up the events for the game. So we played as Madoka and Misaki. Misaki disappeared. And Madoka got surrounded by ghosts and is most likely dead. And now we're playing as Ruka Minazuki, as we go in to search for them. And this is when the game begins properly. And I don't recognize her from any of the other games. She is kind of cute, though. What do you guys think? Pretty good looking. Which one was the one searching for a fiancé? It wasn't 2. I think that was 3. I think that was 3. I think that was like the second one I streamed. Yeah. The first one is actually... What's the girl's name in 1? It's like Mina or Mika or something. She's searching for her brother. The second one is the one with the 2 little girl twins. And the third one is where that woman, that photographer woman, is searching for her fiancé. And that was the one with the heartwarming ending at the end, where she got cursed throughout the game. And then her dead fiancé, like, came back from the other side and took the curse onto himself. And then went back to the land of the dead and died again. And it was so heartwarming, like they had a moment together and he took the curse and they had to part ways, and it was so sad, but it was That was the best ending I've ever seen. I'm so glad that we caught that on YouTube too. Okay, so R plus Y to enter snap mode? What is that? Here you can freely position and manipulate characters and ghosts in order to take the perfect picture. Oh, I see. So, I think this is just like a photo mode that doesn't have anything to do with the game. I don't think that's the same as like taking pictures mode for fighting ghosts. How about Alt F4? That's a good safe mode. How do you make all the ghosts in the game disappear? Alt F4. No ghost can survive it. Okay, I think that's more than 5 minutes. Boop. There we go. I know this place somehow. Oh, we can't go behind the desk and pretend to be the receptionist? A pen holder and bell are on the desk. How much you want to bet that those pens don't work? They never work. You ever go to the bank and use that pen that's like chained to the desk? It never frickin' works. Am I wrong, though? In front of the yellow lanterns. Okay, so these are save game things. So those lanterns aren't just for decoration. Yeah, I've been collecting some like fancy high quality pens. And I always have one on me when I go out because you never know when you might need one. Especially if you're going to the bank. Wait. I was gonna see. Hopefully it's gonna get a little choppy as I open my browser for 1 second. Did I send my tweet, actually? Let me see. I did, okay. We do have a tweet. So I'm gonna close that. Have to make sure that all my fans are on full blast and everything so I don't get throttled. Because my computer has this thing where if it gets too hot, like if I'm playing a game and I forget to turn the fans on, it'll start throttling me. So like the performance will get really choppy. And there's nothing I can do to stop it, even if I turn the fan on. Doesn't matter. It's like that until I restart the computer. Very annoying. It's been there since the bank opened. Why don't they ever... I mean, it's chained down, of course. You can't change that pen out when it's chained to the desk, right? It's locked. If only I had a big, strong man to open that door for me. 'Cause I'm just a weak little Asian woman. Okay. No. No dice. Yeah, and that's not my words. That's the game. That's the game's attitude towards its own characters. Yeah, her dress is cute. Madoka? A dull pain has laid heavy on my heart since I laid eyes on Rogetsu Isle looming ahead of us. Why does the mere sight of the island make it so difficult for me to breathe when I don't remember anything about the time I spent there? Misaki could be right. There might just be something here. When she suddenly told me she was going to Rogetsu Isle, I followed her out of concern. Misaki was so determined to come here, it was frightening. She still won't tell me what this is all about. The island's getting closer now. Misaki is looking at it coldly, as though her gaze were the only thing pinning it to the horizon. That's weirdly poetic and doesn't really make a lot of sense. Marie and Tomoe already gone. I couldn't bear to lose Misaki. So I guess there was like these 4 friends. Marie, Tomoe, Misaki, and Madoka. And somehow Marie and Tomoe already died prior to the events of the first chapter. So Madoka and Misaki came here to look for them, I guess. And Misaki just got possessed. I think it's Misaki. She got possessed and just like wandered into the house. And then me, playing as Madoka, had to chase after her. And we saw what happened there. It did not end well. Yeah, look at that dress. Pretty cute. Got those shiny black wet look leggings too. Very fancy. Who's that? That's her. Go get her. Did she, there's no way she survived. There's no way she made it out of that, right? I mean, she was surrounded. The Aso Museum, okay. There's definitely somebody in here. Hello? Ma'am? Oh, I don't even have the camera. Oh, hi. Wait. So you can't just tap the button, you have to hold it down to examine something. Someone must have picked it up recently. That's a lot of reading. I'm not going to read it out loud. You can just skim over it. Lots of stuff about the island and souls and sun and moon and masks and stuff. Okay. What's this? So when I reach out and grab something, there has not been any reason to take my hand away. Nothing has ever tried to grab me. So I think the game's like conditioning you to think that nothing's ever going to happen when you reach your hand out until it does. And that's when it's going to scare the crap out of you and you're going to poop your pants. I'm probably going to poop my pants. And I'm a cat. I'm not wearing any. Islanders found dead. No survivors found. Oh noes. Ooh, we got stuff and things. What? That camera just take a picture by itself? Finally getting curious. Oh, the curios crafting now? Yeah. So I guess that takes the place of like limit breaking weapons in Monster Hunter GU. Now you just use the curios to limit break them, I guess. Another newspaper clipping. Kunihiko Aso. So Kunihiko Aso is like a very important person in Fatal Frame lore. He's this professor who studied ghosts, and he created the camera, which is seen in all the games. The camera just is sort of this mystical, iconic object that sort of gets passed around to different people, and the game series is just about all the people who have gotten possession of the camera over the years. Okay, got it. Also, notice how there's no face on this door anymore. Isn't that creepy? Okay, let's get the camera, get ready to be attacked. We got it. Misaki and I are making our way towards Rogetsu Hall. The dizziness I felt on the way here has only gotten worse. We should have waited for Ruka. So Ruka's the one I'm playing as, I think, right? Oh boy. Oh, she was kind of pretty, though. She didn't look very scary. She just looked like a mysterious woman. So the filament indicates supernatural presence. Turns red in the presence of wraiths and yellow if the ghosts are specters. What's the difference? When other forces are present, it turns blue instead. That's kind of confusingly worded. So blue means something can be examined. Okay. I swear to God, if I turn around and there's a ghost right in my face, I'm going to lose my shit. Oh, this is motion. This is like motion controls. So I'm not even touching the joystick. I'm just moving the controller right now. It even works with the 8-bit DOE. That's crazy. That's awesome. Makes it much easier to look around. Okay. Cool. Are these all the other cameras in the game, I wonder, in the series? Okay, didn't mean to do that. Just testing. What do we got here? Three blue spirit stones? Or spirit stone flashlight? There's a flashlight? Why would you want to upgrade your flashlight? There's a doll under the desk. I didn't want to know that, but thank you. Thank you for your contribution to the stream. Okay. Under the desk? Like here? Oh, hi. Sharing is caring. That is creepy. Well, that turned out to be helpful. Look at that. Now you're the one who's sorry that you mentioned that. You're just like, oh god, why did I say anything? Did I leave my doll there? Won't happen again, so sorry. Dolls representing the deceased children of parents. Isn't that just wholesome? They're placed to ward off evil spirits. Okay, great. I'm so glad we did that. Can I go in here? The face door? No, of course not. It's not even locked. Oh, okay. Gotta take a photo of the door. Okay, so this is the whole thing that's been a staple in series for a long time. So if a door is locked by spirit energy, then you have to take a picture of the door, and then the picture will change to a scene somewhere else in the game. And that's like a hint on how to unlock the door. So you have to go to that place and do the thing. Okay, so... boop. Please no creepy dolls. Okay, something's appeared in the photo. So we have to go find the masks. What? There's a woman outside the door. So she just responds by immediately opening it. Got to go? Alright. You'll have to catch up with the VOD. Enjoy soiling yourselves. Oh no, it's the nurse. It's the nurse ghost. Get away. Use R while holding L to quickly look around. Wait, what? Quick look? Okay. Ah. These controls are weird. I have to get used to this. Gotcha. What do you think about them apples? Got her. Have a good night. We'll see you later. Oof, okay. She kicked my ass when I played this on Halloween. Definitely seems like they've tuned the controls nicely. Oh, what's this? I missed that. A spirit stone. Okay, how do I use those stones? So you can change the film. Okay, so we got max power. Increases damage dealt to ghosts. Sensitivity improves charging time. I feel like sensitivity would be good, so you can get up to max power quicker. Loading time, also extremely important. Maximum number of stored spirit points, and increases spirit points received from taking photo. So spirit points are kind of like for your special lenses, I think. And I'm not sure we even have any, so it's probably, these bottom two, probably not worth putting any points into right now. Just going off my knowledge of other games in the series. We have two spirit stones. Or 4. We have 4 spirit stones. That's not enough to do anything. So we're just going to leave. Okay. So there's a place with a bunch of masks. Practice my quick turn. Okay. Got it. So there's a place with like 5 masks, I think it was. That's locked. Oh god, if I point the camera out here, is there going to be a ghost? Okay. Nothing. I wouldn't put it past the developers to do something like that. They've done that to me before. I hated it. Nothing there. So we need to find the place with the 5 masks. That wall looks kind of suspicious. What is that? Yeesh. It's not what I... That is definitely like some kind of secret door, don't you think? Like, why is that? Why is that its own section? I feel like we're gonna need to know about that later. Doesn't that look like some kind of secret to you guys? Looks awfully sus. Is this a thing? No. Okay, I guess there was a door back there that we should go in. I kind of want to fight more ghosts and get more blue stones. So I can upgrade my stuff. So I can not have a crappy camera. Oh. I see something. Oh, I see that. God, when there's finally a hand that grabs me, I'm gonna lose it. Pamphlet for the museum or whatever. Herbal medicine, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna save that because I now have the camera. That's locked. Also locked. What kind of shoes is she wearing? Can we even see? Can't even really see her shoes. I bet they're just as cute as her dress. You can kind of see them a little bit. Must be open remotely. Okay, so there's nothing to do here, basically. We have to shine our light, look for shinies. Type 14 film. Alright, cool. We know all about different film types. They're basically like ammunition, and the higher the number, the more powerful it is. So that's how we change film. Oh wow, so my flashlight can like clip through the door and like illuminate the other side. That's cool. A grandfather clock. So I guess there's nothing to do here. Let's go back. So yeah, this was... That's the door we're trying to get through. And we need to find that place with the 5 masks on the wall. Let's see. Those are creepy masks, but there's not 5 of them. Okay, so this is the place where we started as Madoka. Oh, hi. Gotcha, you little ankle biter. Okay. Might come across specters. If you succeed in taking a picture of them, they'll add it to the ghost list. You will also be able to trade any photo points you obtain for items at save points. So it's like money. That's not a door, apparently. So the little kid was running towards that door. So I'm guessing that means we have to go here. It's a creepy dining hall. A kitchen behind the counter. Oh, we can't read the menu? I'm hungry. Herbal medicine. What the hell? Who's that? Man in the kitchen? Go away. I don't like you. Also, I took that with type 14. Oops. Probably shouldn't have done that. I'm sure it's fine. What? Hello? The nurse who lost the key. You lost the key, haha. You had one job. That's a derpy ghost. A key with an engraved wooden tablet? So that gets you through the stairs? It's a plaque with something written on it underneath the key. Procedure for opening the gate. Okay. Activate the switch on the panel in the storeroom under the stairs. Ensure the numbers add up, total up to 13. There's always had to be some weird, like, mechanism for opening the locks and stuff in these games. Okay. Got that. I see something. Oh boy. I was not expecting that. Okay. Alright. Alright. Well played, game. Ghost hands may appear when you try to pick an item. Be careful, as you will lose the item if they manage to grab your arm. Well, that sucks. Can I can't get that. It's just gone. What a dirty trick. I hope that wasn't something I needed. There's definitely something over here that needs to be investigated, but can't really see. Oh, so we got movies. We got movies in this game now. We got a projector. Great. Alright, let's go. No ghost hand, that's right. A blast lens? If you press Y to use an upgrade lens, if you have enough spirit points. Up and down to change the lens, okay. Piece of paper on top of the piano. It's Madoka. I need to write something, doesn't matter what, got to keep writing. Or I'll disappear. If I stop writing, I lose it all. Gotta keep writing. It's no good. I don't know. It's all over. It's getting closer. Melting. Mom, help me. Help. If the next page says itchy tasty, I swear to God. Stop it. Stop it, all of you. Stop shaking me. Like I'm a toy. Oh. Oh, great. Do we have to... What? What was that? Are we gonna have to fight little kid ghost now? Oh boy. Have we explored everything? There's still this area, I guess. Oh, here's something. Herbal medicine. Let's go. An imposing painting hangs on the wall. It showed the blue filament or something, and now it's gone. That's kind of weird. Okay, now it's back. Okay, here we go. I have to take a picture of that. Nothing. Walls lined with masks like the ones that appear in the photo. Yep. Oh, it's a little creepy ghost. What? Where'd he go? Did he just go under the door? Is that even possible? Got a thing here. Mirror stone. Okay, so that's like an auto resurrect. An auto res. A continue. An extra life. Okay. Do we have to go through that door? Wait, let me actually equip that lens first. Yeah, lens. Change equipment. Lenses. Okay, equipped. Takes a more powerful shot when used. Okay, got it. We're set. Also, how brave is this girl? Walking around all alone in this creepy place with these creepy masks. Are you okay, dude? You don't sound okay. Let's see. Anything here? So we have to find the little ghost kid and get the mask back. That's what we're doing right now. What's that? A poster? Oh, we're just back here now. You stupid kid. Give that back. Give me that back. That's my mask. Okay, so we have to use the key to open the gate. I'm going to save again. Because we're not leaving anything to chance. Okay. We're good? Okay, we're going in. In we go. Oh, great, a mummy. Fantastic. Just what I wanted to see. Okay, so the numbers have to add up to 13. So what makes 13? So 4 and 2 is 6. 1 and 6. So we just need to turn that off. Right? Why does that say 16, though? 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 6 is 13. I thought it said it had to add up to 13. Why does it say 16? Okay, so we just turn this off. Wait, what? 27. 24. What? Okay. So 7 or 4, 5 or 2, 1 or 9, 6 or 0, 3 and 8. I hate math. That's the scariest thing about this game so far. Math. If they advertised math on the back of the box, I would be infinitely more scared. I would be like, nope, too scary for me, not playing it, bye. Okay. So we gotta lower the number a little bit. Not the math. Oh no. I was just messing around and I solved it. Ha ha ha. It's hard being good at math, guys. It's a blessing and a curse. Time for fun fighting MR Allmother. Good luck. Alright, we did it. We're good. Why? Can we talk about this mummy? Something is wrapped in his sheet, propped up against the wall. I like how they say something. Gee, what? What do you suppose it could be? It looks human in shape. It must be a mannequin. Yeah, there's no way it could be a real person. It's got to be a mannequin. No real person would allow themselves to do that. There's something in this room that's making the thing glow. What is it? Now it's glowing like really bright. Is it that? Is it Burb? It's not Burb. God, it's like it's moving. What you can't see... Here, I'll go away for a second. There's like a little blue filament in the lower right corner. And when it glows bright blue like that, it means you're close to something. But I don't see anything. See, now it's like bright blue over here. It's almost like it's coming from the bird or something. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a doll in the box. There we go. Okay, there we go. Another creepy face on the camera. Get out of here. No, thank you. I choose not to participate. Is there something else? Was that? It is. It's a shiny. Okay. What do we got? Oh, another lore article. Many bodies were found with their hands covering their faces. Expressions censored? So dead. What the fuck was that? Why? Why did you move? Why? Why? That should not have happened. I'm gonna get out of here now. I don't like that. We're just gonna leave Mr. Mummy alone. He has indicated that he is not happy with our presence. So we're going to leave Mr. Mummy alone. Or maybe it's Mrs. Mummy, I don't know. Okay. Hello? That phone just rang. Okay. Give it back. I'm sorry, sir. You're going to have to be a little bit more specific. I don't know what you mean by it. Does he mean the key? Does he mean the mask? Something else? Who knows? Oh, hi. Dude, I'm so good at these. So these are like bonus photos, and you get 500 points for that one. They only appear for like a split second, and then you have to quickly bring your camera up and take a picture of the ghost, like centered on the ghost. And then you get bonus points. If you miss it, it disappears forever and you don't get that one. That is a learned skill I have picked up from many, many years playing Fatal Frame games. Okay. What? I definitely heard something. I want to go in here, though. Maybe there's some shinies for me. Oh, I illuminated something. Herbal medicine. Well, good. We got some medicine at least. That turned out to be a good choice. Let's get out of here. Why is it giving me stuff to do? The blue filament is back. I know you can't really see it. I could make the game smaller if you want to be able to see the filament. Let's see. I could go like that. And I could go over here, make myself a little bit smaller. Just so you guys can see the filament, so you can see what I'm reacting to. Those bell sounds are kind of creepy. I don't know what is about those bell sounds, but... So there's something over here that's like triggering the filament. You see it now? Like something here. It's something on the bench. Something on the wall, something on the bench. What am I looking for? It's like this area is definitely like... Oh, there we go, okay. I guess I had to do it in first person. 5 red spirit stones, let's go. So these you can use to increase the power of the lenses. Okay, good find. Alright. So we only have 8 Type 14 film. Definitely want to keep it on Type 7 till we get some more. Let's level up the blast lens. Alright, so when we use the blast lens, it's going to be a little bit more powerful. We do not have enough blue stones to do anything. So let's continue on, I guess. Can I go over here? Looks like I can. But that ghost didn't come over here, though. Did he? I bet this is locked. Yeah. That's the game telling me, don't go here. You're going the wrong way, stupid. This is running, by the way. I'm holding the run button. That's as fast as she goes. Oh boy. Hi? Oh, that's creepy. Go away. Okay. I'm always afraid they're gonna, like, stay there and I'm gonna have to fight them. Okay, nothing. Can't see out the windows, that's good. Wait. It's a reach out thing. Don't look at the face. If you look at the face, you lose it all. Can't see my face. Can't see my face. Just like the other two. Itchy tasty. Got it. Oh. Gotta be quick. I am quick draw McGraw. Look at that. 1,000 points for that one too. Why? Oh, hi. Sacred Water, so that's a full health restore. Good find. We're still looking for that stupid little kid who stole the mask. You killed it by blowing it up. Nice job. What do we have here? There's a doll. Oh, this is where you fight the little kid ghost. Okay. I saw something down here, I think. What the fuck was that? That looked weird. Wait, what? It's been used to store medical gowns worn by the kind worn by patients. How fascinating. Is this where I came from? I think that's where I came from. I just got turned around. Don't. Okay, so that's nothing. Oh, that's right. This is where I saw something. Alarm upgrade. These upgrades are equipped automatically when you get them? Okay. Okay, so I guess at some point you're gonna have a spirit flashlight? And some upgrades cannot be used with that. I guess. Apparently. I see you up there. Wait. I do not like that face, just for the record. I don't like it. In the words of Mr. Horse from Ren and Stimpy, no sir, I don't like it. Okay, which was the door I was supposed to go in now? This one? I don't like that camera angle, by the way, when you open it. I don't like it. Makes me think something's gonna come up behind me. Room is full of all kinds of strange things taken from around the building. This is the little kid's room. One spirit stone, okay. Crystal radio and various books lie in the cupboard. That is another creepy doll. There's a burb. Is that not a doll I could take a picture of? Over there? It's not glowing. Yeah. Not a picture doll, I guess. Okay, right. Reach out. A diary here covered in doodles. Okay. So the kid definitely took the mask. I'm going to BRB for a bathroom break. When we come back, we'll investigate the little kid's room and hopefully get the mask back. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh my god, can somebody clip that? Holy shit. You can see the window of another room. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Isn't this the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? This guy thinks he's gonna hit me with this attack. And he did. I'm an idiot. That was so funny when, like, that scene when you played as her and you died. And we were all just, like, rooting for her. We were just like, oh god, she's just hurt, but she'll get back up, right? She's not that bad. And then, like, her whole face was on fire, and, like, Ghosty was like, there's fire on her eyes. Her eyes are on fire. Like, she's not getting up. She's dead.
It was so scary. But like when he hits us with a pop quiz, I'm like, even scarier. Even scarier than a ghost. That is very scary. I hate algebra. Like some of those equations are just like making me hungry for alphabet soup.
What? Somebody shut the door on me. Great. I don't like this. Where are you? Oh, fuck. Ah! Ah! This creepy fucking spider bitch.
So here we go. It's time for some new terror magic. Got him. Oh my god, I killed them all.
Hopefully I can survive one hit. Where is he? Oh shit. Oh. He's right there. He's right there in front of me. Holy shit. Oh. God, I was like speaking in tongues for a second there. All right. Oh my God, I was expecting him to be like further down the hallway, and I would like hear the sound effects but not see him. But no, he's like right in my face. Whoa, Doge. Excuse me. Oh, did you see that shot? Somebody clip that. That was amazing. Somebody make a clip of that. Remember that time you penny pelted me 1,000 times in a row? It ended up being like 1,000 bits, one by one. Good times, man.
Okay. Welcome back. Let's pick up where we left off. So, yeah, there's a thing. An interview, an old tape, and a tape recorder. How convenient. Okay. Can we play it? Okay, yeah. I have the tape recorder. How do I use it? Can we just not? Yeah, it's not really giving me an option to. Huh, okay. We'll skip that for now, I guess. There's a thing. Oh, it's the kid from The Grudge. Hi. When a wraith attacks, you have a chance of capturing a fatal frame. If you time it correctly, you take a fatal frame, which grants bonus effects. Fatal frames stun and inflict a huge amount of damage. When the enemy is stunned, you can string together multiple fatal frames in a combo. We know all about that, don't we? If you equip the alarm upgrade, the fatal frame icon at the top of the screen will start flashing to let you know when to snap the picture. Cool. So we're gonna do that. Let's see. Rise have been fun, but nope, hell nope. I have an urgent quest for Furious Rajang. Oh boy. This is where you uninstall the game. So that's already equipped. Okay. Alright, here we go. Boss fight time. Let's go, little shit. Gotcha. Combo. Okay. Gotcha. Wow. That's it. Oh, he's just pissed now. Okay. Hold on. Oh no. Shit. Oh, come on. I snapped the picture. Jesus Christ. That little shit does a lot of damage. I think, my mirror stone got used up. I'm just gonna use herbal medicine. I see you. Alright. Did I not hit you at all? Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go. Gotcha. You're just in the same place, alright. Oh, come on. This is hard. I was not expecting this little kid to be this hard. Oh boy. Get away from me. Gotcha. Oof, okay. I had to use up my like my mirror stone or whatever, and a couple herbal medicines, but we finally got that stupid little kid. I'm probably just rusty. I probably, could have played that better. I haven't played Fatal Frame in a while. But at least we got through it. Give it back, disappearing, give it back, okay. So there's the mask. Is there anything else? There's a thing. Oh, I could have used Type 14 film. I completely forgot. I was so caught up in the fight, I completely forgot there was, like, another film I should be using. Oh, isn't that a lovely mask? So that's the missing one from the dining hall. Okay. Why is it giving me weird perspectives? The radio is making weird sounds. Okay. Yeah, I can't skip this, by the way. I can't take the radio? I thought that was a sign that I should take the radio. Is that like a head with like part of its skull cut out and the brain exposed? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. All I know is I'm getting out of here. We're leaving. Which way do I go to leave? Gotta get back to the dining hall. I don't think it's this way. Open? Oh, that's just the door. Okay. Okay, so we're heading back. All this to open a single door. Whoa. Hi. Oh, you're an angry ghost, aren't you? You're gonna come through the wall. Yes. Hi. Can we talk about this? Okay. You didn't like that, did you? Oh, now you're over here. Where are you? Show yourself. Oh boy. I'm leaving. Oh, I dodged her. Nice. Look at that dodge. Pro dodge right there. All right, let's go. I'm just gonna take normal shots. I don't even care. All right. I'm not sure how much damage that's doing. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. I don't think we even took any damage there. That was good. Very smooth. Smooth as butter. I keep getting turned around. These hallways are so confusing to my smooth brain. Alright, so we gotta go put the mask back in the dining hall where it belongs. I'm kind of pissed that I used up my mirror stone. But that kid does a lot of damage, though. Okay, was it on the second floor or the first floor? I don't remember. Well, that answers that question. It is not on the second floor. My phone is really low power, so I'm going to head out for a while so I can turn it off and charge it. Alright, well, have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. You can always check this out later on the Twitch VOD or on YouTube. I think I'm actually going to end in a little bit here. But I want to put the mask back. We got to have closure to this chapter. Yep, have a good night. That... Okay, right, we need to find the dining hall first. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. Where is the dining hall? That's the entrance hall. We're heading this way. Connecting passage corridor. Lift lobby. Am I even going the right way? That's the corridor. That's the entrance hall. Another corridor. That's the dining hall. So I can get there this way, right? Let's see. Wait, was there something? What was that? The filament is there. Is there supposed to be something here? On the ceiling? I don't know. I wish I could see the filament when I'm in first person mode. That would, like, super help. Aha, there we go. Another 5 red spirit stones. Nice. Okay, so we gotta go this way. That's not a door. I feel like there should be something in there, but there's not. Oh. Oh, we can save here. Okay. Let's do that. Did it say something about, yeah, trade? Costumes? Oh, we have to unlock all this stuff, probably by beating the game. Oh, that's pretty cute. We gotta try that. I think that's what you get from being an early buyer of this game on Switch, if I'm not mistaken. So if you bought the game early, like when it was first released, like I did, because I'm a Fatal Frame nerd, you get this Maria Rose outfit. Glasses yellow. Flower hair ornament. Okay, so that's that. Those glasses are okay looking. I don't know if I want to pay $3,000 for that though. No, I don't think so. The glasses are cute, or what was cute? Jeff Quest, welcome to the stream. I just said it was cute. I said it looks nice. I wasn't going there. I know you're the police and you're trying to catch people doing stuff, but not today. Back off, copper. You'll never take me alive. What can we trade? We can get, oh, we can get this stuff. Oh, a note that reveals the location of the dolls in the ghost list. So I guess, like, getting all the dolls is like a collector thing. And this tells you where they all are, but it's 100,000 points. I only have 28,000. So you can get more film. You can get herbal medicine for 10,000. I only have 2. So I'm going to get 1. And maybe number of shots. Okay. I guess I'll get 2. Let's see. I'll get 2 shots of type 14 film because I wasted 1. I think we're good there. I don't know. Should I get the glasses? What do you think? Wait, what was that camera obscura hat? Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. I should play the whole game like that. I already have it. It's 0 points. Yeah, that's another, like, way better than the class. That's another, like, bonus thing you get for being an early buyer of the game, I think. I don't know, should I get the glasses, though? What do you think? Should I buy them for 3,000? I mean, I can easily afford them. Or should I just save? What do you guys think? Glasses? No glasses? I don't think they're worth... I don't think they're 3,000 worth of cute. Yeah, I mean, she looks good without him, I think. But the camera hat, definitely gonna put that on. Okay, I'm gonna play the rest of the chapter like this. Look at that. That's amazing. I love those boots, though. Those boots with the strappy things coming up. Very cute. This definitely makes the game less scary. Okay, am I even anywhere close to the dining hall? This is it. Okay. We good. So we have to find the stuff. Does she even hold up the camera? That'd be funny if she didn't even hold up the camera when you go into camera mode. Yeah, the dress is very cute. You can't really see the... It's a shame you can't really see the boots that well. Because they look pretty cute in the picture, too. You can see the straps, though. But yeah, in Fatal Frame 5, Yuri was one of the main characters, and she had this really awesome, like, cute, badass-looking, like, punk outfit. And it was awesome. I wore that thing for the whole game. Supposedly there's something here. If I turn around and there's like a face, I swear to God. Where is it? Is it in here? Is it on the other side of that thing? I'm not going to put no mask back until I figure out what this thing is. Can you not go over there? Is it just the mask on the wall that is pointing me to? I don't know. We have to get around to the other side. Come on, Miss Camerahead. Focus. Get it? Camera puns. Is it that, do I have to do this? Like, what am I doing here? What am I looking for? I don't understand what it's pointing me to. Okay, we put the mask back. Have I appeased the ghosts? Okay. The seal on the door in the museum has been broken. Now we gotta go all the way back. Okay. I don't see the filament anymore. So I guess we're good. I guess it was just telling me that there's a thing. Okay, so where do I go from here? So we have to get through here, through this door right here. So we can go through the big doors. I guess that would be best. Yeah, so let's turn around. Get a look at that sexy camera head. Yeah, I feel like this game would be right up your alley, Rebel. Just looking at the kind of games that you stream, I feel like you'd have a lot of fun with this. The only thing is you'd have to practice handling the camera. Oh, hello. The last Rogetsu survivor dies. Oh no. Reminds me of Evil Within 2. Why is that? I never played that game. I want to play Evil Within 1 and 2, and I also kind of want to play what's that game? Deadly Premonition? I know that's kind of cheesy and campy, but I want to play that too. Super into watching. I'm glad. Trying to imagine how it would be in VR. Oh my god. Just imagine like playing the whole game like this. Just like looking around. Wouldn't that be awesome? Deadly Premonitions of Blast. Yeah, what is it for? Like, is it on PC? Is it like a remastered version on PC? I think it was originally on like PS2 or PS3, something like that. Okay, am I even going the right way? Yes, okay. Whoa, boy. Oof. Oh, boy. Gotcha. So that's outside the house. I wonder if I'm going to get to go out there. No thank you, window peeper. It relaunches a director's cut? Okay. Xbox 360? Well, I don't have a PS4. So is it on like any other older PlayStations or the original Xbox maybe? I'm going to have to look that up. I don't know if I'll stream it, but it seems like a pretty fun game. Kind of cheesy, campy, but also like really interesting. Okay, I'm going to save. It's on PC too. Okay, I will look that up. I know Deadly Premonition 2 came out at some point. Okay, I'm going to save. Okay. It's been almost 2.5 meowers, so I'm going to stop it there. Thank you guys for watching. And we are going to go raid somebody. So let's see who we got. If you're on YouTube, thank you for watching. Tune into the next part where we will continue. Yeah, we're going into that museum and going through the door. And it's going to be awesome. We're going to see what secrets lie in there. I have a few small streamers I could raid. Let me see. Let me take a look. There's somebody I know kind of a little bit and somebody I don't know. So I'm going to take a look at the person I don't know and see if they're any good. It's very slow to load, by the way. Let's see, Revenant. I think we'll raid that person. Otherwise, yeah, let's do that. Okay. even VNT, okay. So, I did stream it back then, but I ran into some very bad difficulties. Okay, Came back just in time, I guess. Yeah, we're getting ready to raid. So, let's get the raid messages up on the screen. I'm going to close that. I'll go to my ending thing. I'm going to close Elgato just for more FPSs. Let's get the raid messages up on the screen now. Which one is this? Okay, so if you are not currently subscribed, you can copy that first raid message. That is for non-subscribers. Or everybody, really. The second raid message only works if you are subscribed. The first one works for everybody. So copy the one that applies to you, and we're going to go raid somebody. You guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, and Rebel, just let me know if you want to get the Fatal Frame game set up. I will walk you through it. And, yeah, have a good night, guys. Try to get some sleep after that Spook Fest. And I will be back. I don't know when I'm going to stream this again. I still want to do, like, Guild Wars and Monster Hunter streams. But, yeah, we'll see. And don't forget the big April 1st stream coming up. We're definitely going to have fun there. Totally normal stream. Nothing strange going on. No, nothing. So, I hope you guys join me for that. I've been doing a lot of work on that stream. And it's going to be fun. So, I will see you guys later. Have a good night. And as always, good game.
Whoa. ShinobiNeon, thank you for the raid. Oh my god.